Up next for Minnesota, Mitchell Charles. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitter. Haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Otto will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. A couple of good pitching performances. Striding in once again, Frank Nieto. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Popped up. Slides and makes the basket catch, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Chicago seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Samuel Alvarez earns win number 4 on the season. Alfonso Abreu closes the door for the save, his 32nd of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox. 3 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 35 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home.
It's time for baseball on a Friday night on the south side of Chicago. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. Stay tuned. White Sox baseball is next. Darrell Blue gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Lee.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. And guys, as we take a look at the Twins in the start of play here tonight, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him, completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is
swung on, hit in the air, and deep. Got a chance, and gone! Shot to right center. Home run number 59 on the season. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy.
Coming to the plate
the right
now,
fielder, number 34.
Lee. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
The last at-bat.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Buxton is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go.
Leading off
Marco
for the Twins.
Feliz. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Marco Feliz.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Lee is under it. 1 down. Striding forward now is the DH, Mitchell Charles. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Charles.
The 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Lee ranging back, and this one is gone. A home run.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be...
Leading off Richard Lee, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Figueroa moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. In now, Richard
the right fielder,
Lee.
number 34. Richard Lee.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. Buxton is there. 2 gone. A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Minnesota Twins get their 30th win on the road so far this season.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Twins.
Time for baseball now on the show as we give you a look inside. Striding into the box, Richard Lee got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Come on.
Probably a handful of them.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Down in order go the White Sox, and this is still a 0-0. Digging in now, Ryan Wolf. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. The 2-2. Swing and he pops him up. Aguilera ranging into shallow right. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. Wind up Strand. Now with the plate,
right fielder,
Richard
number
Lee.
34.
He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone. And even 60 for him on the year. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, you can see how pure his swing is, and that's why he's able to hit an incredible.
The next twin up, Ryan Wolf. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Ryan Wolf.
Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. They still trail 1-0. Digging in, Richard
the right fielder,
Lee.
number 34.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
First offering on its way. Line to the right side. Figueroa is there.
There you go. You're here.
And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with one away. So stepping in, Frank Nieto. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Nieto.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Lee is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Ladies
One
and
left
gentlemen,
for Minnesota.
please join
It
for the
remains
traditional
1-0.
7th inning stretch.
Stepping into the box, Ryan
Leading
Wolf.
off for Minnesota.
No hits in two
The
trips
catcher,
to the plate for him
Ryan
in the ballgame. The
Wolf.
1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Lee is in a few steps as he takes it for the first down. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Coming to the plate now
batting,
John
third
Kern.
baseman, John Kern.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Lee ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So digging in now, Richard
The
Lee.
batter, the right fielder, Richard Lee.
From the stretch. Swung on and blasted. No bunt cheese on that one. It's way gone. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. His second of the game. And the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0. So as we check it out one more time, remember that for years 61 was the number to beat, and he's tied it right here. Here's Byron Buxton now. Who
Now
could
back,
really use a knock
the
here.
center
0 for 3 in the game
Byron
so far.
Buxton.
And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the White Sox are back in the win column again. They take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over. Afternoon baseball set to come your way on a fine afternoon on the south side of Chicago. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend. Figueroa is off at first
Batting
with 2
fourth,
away.
the center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Heading out toward shallow right. Lee is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Wind up straight. Ready now for the White Sox. Richard Lee got off
Batting
to a
third,
really hot start
the
this
right
year and
fielder,
currently leads
Richard
the American League in batting average
Lee.
over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just
Batting
one
fourth,
of many so far
the
this season
designated
for him.
hitter,
Yeah, Matty, I know he's
Addison
fighting for a batting title right now, but the
Russell.
consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
Nieto is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Digging in to try it again. Robinson
next for
Silva.
Minnesota,
He'll look to bounce
the
back
catcher,
after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, always
Silva.
frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be up.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Forced to settle for one.
Leading up for the White Sox,
Richard Lee.
the
He
right
reached
fielder,
on a single in his first drive.
Yeah, guys,
Lee.
still the only.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Buxton. It's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping into the box, John
leading off for
Kern.
Minnesota, the third baseman, John
0-2
Kern.
count. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air to right field. Moving under it, Lee. He's got it one away. Ready for another shot now.
The right
Richard
fielder, number
Lee.
34, Richard Lee.
First pitch on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that'll extend the inning and bring in Addison Russell to bat next.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the third hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White
Now
Sox.
batting,
Addison Russell.
the designated
0 for 2
hitter,
for him to this
Addison
point. Lee,
Russell.
runner at first with 2 gone. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the 0-1 pitch. He's running. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. White Sox leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Digging in once again, Richard Lee. Now, despite the matchup
Now
against
batting,
some typically
the right
formidable
fielder,
pitching, he has already
Richard
turned in a
Lee.
multi-hit performance.
That's why this guy's an absolute monster. He doesn't discriminate. You put a good guy out on the mound, he finds a way to.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. But the tying run has come across here as we're set up for an exciting finish. 9th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. Ready once again, Richard
Leading
Lee.
up
He
for
flew
the
out
White
in his
Sox,
last at bat.
the right
Almost,
fielder,
Matty, almost went
Richard
deep his last AB.
Lee.
Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hard on the ground towards short. Fielded cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Well, we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run,
Our
and it
final
ends
line
up
score
being
this
a really
afternoon.
critical one,
First for the
you have to
victorious
feel
White
pretty
Sox,
good.
3
It
runs,
wasn't a
6
huge
hits,
day on the
no
stat sheet,
errors.
but
Tuesday night baseball from Guaranteed Rate Field in Chicago. Tonight, the start of a 3-game interleague series between the New York Mets and the Chicago White Sox. Richard Lee, the league's top home run hitter, will look to widen his lead atop that board next. Alberto Flores, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have.
Stepping up to the plate, Richard Lee. He currently sits atop the home run leaderboard and seems to be heating up even more here in the dog days of August.
This guy has been on absolute fire. You get on a run like this, you want to show up to the yard at 1 o'clock.
And now, meanwhile, this is getting extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. And he's back into second here safely.
Definitely a solid way to start the game offensively. It always feels great to jump out to a 1-0 lead in the first inning, but now they've got a chance to really set the tone.
Hitter.
2 more runners in scoring position that they obviously don't want to leave out there.
Here's Addison Russell. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. A moment here from the south side to take a look at the Pale Hose starting lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, a lot of this offense runs through the Moose, Mike Moustakas. He's got a batting average of over 400 with runners in scoring position coming into this one. I love watching him in those situations because he gets really dialed in. Hopefully we get to see some of that today.
Batting fifth, the shortstop.
Now to the plate, number 6. And the White Sox looking for more here in the game's opening frame. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Watson is there. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Stepping in,
Matt
Olson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Matt Olson.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Otto Watson. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Heading out towards shallow right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Richard Lee. He's been sending souvenirs into the seats at a record clip. If he manages to keep on to this pace, he could end the year with over 75 home runs.
And I would love nothing more than to see him do it. This is historic. This is why you pay the price of a ticket. You want to see this guy get his 4 at-bats. Can't tell you how monumental it would be for not only him, but for the game to see him get to 75 home runs.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH, Addison Russell,
the designated hitter
here in the early going.
Addison Russell.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. Ready for another chance, Richard
the
Lee.
right fielder,
He's
number
got a couple
34.
of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up.
Lee.
From the belt, the pitch taken high and deep to right. Ridgeway going back on it at the track. It's a 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 62 on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Settling in now, Richard Lee. As we mentioned earlier, he's in the race for
Leading
the
up
top
for the
home run
right
spot. And with a
the
four-bagger
right fielder
on this day, he continues to add to his impressive power totals.
He just looks so confident at the plate. Knocks a donut off the bat every time on the on-deck circle in stride.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Hahn looks up. Oh, my! It's gone! Santa Maria! Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
It doesn't surprise me that you lead the league in home runs. That was an absolute bullet to dead center. What an impressive swing.
In this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox.
Time for baseball now on a Wednesday night in the windy city of Chicago. Samuel Alvarez will get the starting assignment in this one for the Chi Sox. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Batting third.
One of the things that jumps out
right
if you look at that stat sheet,
Richard
a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Next for the Mets, Eduardo Sanchez. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Eduardo.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Next up from New York, number 63. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Now a flare out toward right center. Lee moving forward. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the... Striding in, Richard Lee. He's been sending souvenirs into the seats at a record clip. If he manages to keep on to this pace, he could end the year with over 75 home runs.
And I would love nothing more than to see him do it. This is historic. This is why you pay the price of a ticket. You want to see this guy get his 4 at-bats. Can't tell you how monumental it would be for not only him, but for the game to see him get to 75 home runs.
A quick glove at third. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ricky Costello. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Skied into straightaway right. Lee back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. At the plate, number 63, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Number 63. The 0-2 home. Heading out towards shallow right. Lee has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, Richard Lee.
The right fielder, number 34. Richard.
Here comes the first pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this one bounds around against the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. Into the box now.
Leading off for the White Sox.
And he's the reigning
right
American
fielder,
League Player of the Month.
Richard
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
You know, it's funny. I can count on one hand the times I was able to actually go to the plate and think home run and hit a home run. I wish guys would just focus on getting into their rhythm at the dish, trying to hit the ball hard and let the chips fall where they may. When they try and hit home runs, it usually doesn't happen.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The White Sox pick up win number 70 to top the division. Afternoon baseball on the south side of Chicago and Guaranteed Rate Field. Today, the third and final.
Let's play ball. Out. 3.
So striding forward now, Richard Lee
Batting
watches
third.
fully in effect
right
these
fielder,
days as he's potentially
Richard
closing in on
Lee.
a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries. Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. Season as the White Sox have now made this a 2-1 ball game.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Now at the plate, Richard
Lee.
He went deep
right
in his
fielder,
first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 1 hit. At the plate, Chad Pinder
now
comes
batting.
into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Pinder.
The 0-2. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Yeah, after this blast, a third.
Stepping in and ready for another
Leading
shot,
up for
Richard
the White
Lee.
Sox,
He'll have the
right
opportunity to
fielder,
kick things off
Richard
as we begin the home sixth.
Lee.
So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits
Now
in
batting,
one day, but
the
boy, this guy's
designated
off
hitter,
to a great start. At this one.
Addison.
Throw over to first, and he has
Russell.
to dive, but he's back in easily. Runners on the move for second. High and deep to right. Sanchez going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping in, number 6.
The batter,
0 for 2 on
number
the afternoon
6.
so far. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. Lee leads off first with 1 away. And another throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. The 1-2, and there he goes towards second. Skied into very shallow right. Sanchez will come in a bit and put it away for the second out of the inning. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now.
The batter,
He's working on
the
a
third
1 for 2
baseman,
games so far.
Mike
Here's the 2-2.
Moustakas.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Brannon will put this one away, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Richard
Leading up
Lee.
for the
He'll
White
get things
Sox,
started now in the bottom
right
of inning
fielder,
number 8.
Richard Lee.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through for a base hit. How about the game he's having? Now 4 for 4. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Next will be the designated hitter,
the designated
Russell.
hitter.
No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Standing in, number 6. He flew out in his last at-bat. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in, Mike Moustakas, and they're down to their final 4 outs here.
The third baseman.
Yeah, it's not looking
Mike
too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We've played 8 full. The Mets are out on top, 6-3.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
The final line score for this afternoon.